Yo, yo, what is up? How's everyone doing? We're out here again. You know, half the evening to myself. I was going to go to my armory, but man, my armory, the one I like to go to is like 40 minutes away from me. With no traffic, it's 40 minutes away, like 35, 40. With traffic, it's like 45, 50. And on a Friday night, it's just so hard. I've driven twice this week where I've driven over an hour one way, like 2 different days. It's just hard to make it out there all the time. It sucks. I live like in the middle of Dallas, which you would think is like such a good area, or like right above Dallas, but like all the good, I'm not trying to dog on LGSs, but all the good LGSs are literally like 40 minutes away from me. All the LGSs I really wouldn't care to play with or play at are like 10 minutes away. It sucks. Hey, Reagan. Everybody, if you watched the spoiler video, Reagan was the black masked woman. But yeah, we're gonna I'm gonna go over the deck a little bit, at least what my first thoughts are. for Graven Arakni. I made an Arakni list in the open format on February, so I was able to put the new cards in. We can't play with them on Talishar, obviously. It's not implemented yet, unless Talishar is goated, but I don't... Not goated, but inhuman. I don't think they've done that. Which they shouldn't. Take all the time they need. But yeah, overall, we're going to talk about the deck, talk about some choices, some maybe cards, and then we'll just play some Talishar games and chill and hang out. So hopefully y'all are having a good evening. You know, if you're just chilling at home, hopefully I can keep you entertained. And we'll kind of go from there. Let me know if the music's too loud, y'all. Anything like that. I'll change it around. The amount of love on the spoiler video today, y'all, was insane, by the way. Thank y'all so much. Undeserved. But it was super fun making it. I love that LSS gave me the privilege to make it again. They worked so hard. It's been really, really great. We're so close to 3K subs, y'all. So close. 109 away. 109 away. Where's this at? Okay, cool. Is this like not professional streamer here? I'm about to change something. Okay. All right, we'll get right into it. I want to give people a couple of minutes to get in. Let me pull this up. Cool. Let's do this. Let's do this to make it easier to see for you. Yeah. So obviously I got to see Graven Call a couple days ago. Me and Wookie talked about it live a couple hours back. So if you want to watch that, just two people talk about the cards specifically. Definitely go back and check out that live stream. It was really fun. Graven Call is interesting. Like, it's my card. I'm gonna force it. Obviously, so there is some bias, right? It's like a parent with their kid. I know, Tim. Tell her. Fuss at her. Yeah, this card's not a slam dunk like the other one is. But there's a couple things I wanted to bring up about this card again for anyone who maybe missed the last live stream. And I wrote them down just so I don't forget. I'm terrible about that. The biggest reason I see to play this card really is if there's ever a meta where ward is a big deal, or a board state is a big deal where you have to deal with a like a steady board state that like has allies. Because this does a couple things right now, and like some of these things aren't really viable at the moment, but they could be. Like, the most viable thing is the Jeremiah matchup. You can flick this immediately, or flick it on a sand cover to stop a sand cover from blocking out your attack. Then bring it back, and now it can attack 2 health dragons, right? And you know, for anyone that isn't aware, right? Like if we type in dragons here, like. Two health dragons, it kills a Chromai by itself, right? Which is huge. It was a big deal. Kills a Kyloria by itself, right? 2 dragons that are normally very pesky to clear with like 1 card hand. So like with a 1 card hand and a blue, like literally with a blue and tunic, you can now clear, if you had 2 of them, you could clear a Kyloria and a Chromai. So it does that. It is able to if Kasai becomes viable, it'll be able to clear her cell swords because they're 2 health, which will be a big deal. 2 health dragons, cell swords. Another one is Prism's Angels. I think like it's only a matter of time before Prism's decent, right? Like Prism is Prism. So I think that being able to pop her Angels like on demand and then just go get the dagger back and you don't lose it is really, really nice. Obviously, it gets around sand cover. And ward. So I think it's really good for that. There's some cool play lines you can do with this card, like being able to attack with a dagger, flick this dagger, killing it, if you have 2 silver and then buying it back in the same turn and still being able to attack with the dagger, right? Essentially, you're potentially getting 3 value out of that dagger in a turn, right? Depends how your resources are, but there are turns with Arakni where you have like 2 blues and a 0 cost. And being able to like attack with the first dagger, like Spider's Bite, right? Flick this dagger because it's once per turn, right? Yeah. Target dagger you control that isn't on the active chain link deals 1 damage to a hero. So you pitch the first blue, play Spider's Bite, flick Graven Call during that chain link, killing it. Spend your 2 silver you have to bring it right back because it's instant speed. Pitch your next blue, play Graven Call, right? Now you've dealt 4 damage total with daggers, and then you can use your 0 cost. Again, not a world ender. It's not going to move the needle, but it's going to, I think, have some cool tech. And depending on what the meta looks like, I think this card has a lot of very unique use cases. When you first read this card, you think like, okay, just trying to be more aggro, which is where I thought individually, but no. I think this is a good sideboard card to have for some interesting use cases. And then we get to the home run, right? Like, this card's bonkers. This card does so much. Like we said in the last stream, at its floor, this card, it's literally at its worst possible outcome is you can literally, actually, its worst floor is like pitching a shred to dagger, and then you play this and banish a card off top of target ban, like one of their top 3 cards. You get to pick. Obviously, you wouldn't use it for that. I'm just saying, like, its worst floor is automatic banish, no matter what, right? Which is insane. Its best ceiling, like, if you have a turn where this is an arsenal and you have, like, Leave No Witness, like, imagine you're playing Dromai, and you have this in arsenal, you have a Leave No Witness, a Plunder the Poor, an Eradicate with Tunic up. Let's say it's just a 3-card hand. You had to block something. You play the Leave No Witness. You know you're going to find a red because it's Dromai. You play this as an attack reaction, banish the red, give it go again. They have to block. They want to block Leave No Witness because it's going to kill their arsenal. Then you play Plunder Pour, 0-4, go again. Then you activate Tunic, play Eradicate. You just dealt 12 damage. And if you can even get one of those to hit, you're banishing 4 to 5 cards, potentially more if they overblock, and then you play Eradicate at the end of the chain. There's just a lot of cool stuff with this card. And what this card does is, what I've found, maybe there's better Arakni players out there than myself, but what I've found is that this card allows you to take tempo back. There was times in Arakni, even Arakni's a fatigue deck and you are a block first deck, there's times in Arakni where you just don't have tempo. Like, you lose that push-pull battle and you're like constantly getting pulled. And there's no way in Arakni's kit where you can be like, okay, I'm going to hold cards in hand and try to take tempo back. Unless you get the dream turn and you have like Eradicate with a cut to the chase, another Eradicate with something else. Like, you know what I mean? Like something crazy where you can do like 14 damage. But even then, like, sometimes that's not worth it. This card allows you to take tempo back. This card allows you to say, okay, I don't have tempo currently, but I do have 3 0-cost contract cards. I know I can get a silver from the first attack. I'm going to hold my cards, and I'm going to deal 12 damage, threatening to banish like 5+ cards, right? So it gives you that ability to deal tempo back. But getting into the deck, it's not a whole lot different. So I'll tell you what's the same. Still ran 3 Already Dead. Card's so good. Popper. It banishes you. You get more silver from this card than you think because people run D-Reacts into you, so you find D-React on top of the deck. If you banish a Sigil, you banish an Oasis, right? They're dumb enough to block, with equipment piece, whatever the case may be. Annihilate the Armed, I'm still running a 9 of. This deck's going to want silver, especially if you're running Graven Call in any sense, right? So this is your best way to get silver. It's the most consistent contract card in the game when it comes to getting silver, hands down. You're going to want to run this card. And then you have Command and Conquer, Cut to the Chase. This is all the same. A 1 of Death Touch. This card's really good, obviously, in off Codex and stuff, which is normally when you're wanting to play it, or if you somehow get an arsenal safely. But now this card's even better because you can give it go again with Tendency, because Tendency says all assassin attacks, not just contract cards. Leave No Witness is the same. I'm running 6 of 3 slays, 3 plunders. These are just your most consistent generators of silver. other than the other ones. We're basically running all the contracts other than Eradicate, which can be a little dicey to get consistent silver off of. Annihilate, Plunder, and Slay are the best ways to get silver consistently most of the time. And then Leave No Witness and Surgical, right, and Eradicate. What did change? We're still running Codex. What did change? We were running Blue Shred. This took the place of Blue Shred. Blues are actually extremely hard to decide now. It depends how many blues you run. I'm currently on 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 17 blues. You could cut down a little bit. This was fast, no truce, just Fab 2.0 with new spoilers. Huh? No truce, just Fab 2.0 with new spoilers. Are you saying like building a deck was fast, Sigma? No, like if there's no more assassin contract cards or assassin cards being revealed, I'm pretty. Normally, I wouldn't do a deck like make a deck this fast, but I can already tell you what I would slide in and out. Obviously, there's gonna be some fun stuff for experimentation, but I played Arakni so much that with this card and with my dagger, I can pretty much tell you what I'm gonna run, at least initially. But yeah, the blues are pretty hard. Blue Shred just. It's good in some cases when you get that lucky when they're at 1 life and they have to block your dagger and you blue shred them to win or something. That's really funny. But other than that, I think this takes the place of blue shred. I think your only reactions in the deck now are cut to the chase and yellow shred. I could see running like maybe like red shreds or blue, maybe if you want to have a little bit more reactions in the deck. But we have to be careful because I'm running Concealed Blade. And let's just say you're not running Concealed Blade. If you run 3 shreds, you have 3, 6, 9 cards in the deck that aren't attacks. And then if you have D-Reacts, maybe potentially like 12, 15, 18 cards in your deck that isn't 18 to 21. They're starting to get really high. So you have to be careful that you don't lose threat density because what we want to do whenever we finally get to play this card is I want this to be as consistent as possible. When I see this card, I want to be able to play it with 3 or 4 attacks, right? Every time. I don't want to draw into a shred, 2 shreds, a cut to the chase, and a sink, right? And then you're like, well, this sucks, right? I just time walked myself. So I want to keep my threat density a little bit higher. I'm putting 2 Concealed Blades in because what I'm going to do in matchups, I can already tell you at least initially what I'm going to try to do is matchups where I want to run Graven Call. I'm not going to start with it in my main board. I'm going to have it in my inventory. I'm going to flick one of my knives very quickly whenever it makes sense and then bring it right back in, bring it in with Concealed Blade. That's a potential thought. But sideboard, same good stuff. We have Hurl on the side now for that little bit more aggro package, a little bit easier way to clear dragons. Down Dirty to help us with Jeremiah, Frailty Trap, Azalea, Ninja, really good into, and Riptide. Oasis is just good into so many decks, and then Sink Fate. Some of the maybes are knives out in Payday. I want to mess with them just for fun. But yeah, that's where I'm at with the list. I think, I can make this public because I don't care. Not that anyone's going to be playing it anytime soon until they update Talishar, but that's the list. If you want as a starting point, if you're new to Arakni, I know these cards might have brought in a lot of new players to play the hero. Look at the list. Use it as a starting point. I'm not saying it's the list you should use, but it's a good starting point. For my normal Arakni list, I'm keeping Orbit in the main or in the deck because I'm simulating having Grave. Oh yeah, also I want to have what I want to do for. I totally forgot about this. Do I have it? Yeah. My Null Rune's weird. I don't want to use Lantern, and I don't want to get rid of Flick Knives because it's going to work with Graven Call. If I don't have Graven Call on the list, I'll run Null Rune Gloves and Null Rune Hood. If I do have Graven Call on the list, I got to run the boots. Just how it is. So we'll get in the games. We'll play some games. Let's get right into it, y'all. I'm going to switch this. Let's put that in here. I'm going to go be right back for 2 seconds, y'all, while I stand up. I'm still here. I'm just doing I had to make sure my doggy Zusi was okay. Okay, we're here. We're chilling. Actually, I can get it one more time. Gotta make sure the dogs don't get in the bathroom. They like to go in there and mess stuff up. But yeah, we'll get into some games. We'll have some fun. See how things go. But yeah, I hope that, I mean, who knows what this is going to make Arakni, you know, like power-wise. I'm not really worried about that. I'm just happy that it gets people excited. Oh, we have to play this already. Gets people excited to play the matchup, you know what I mean? Or to play the game, you know what I mean? This is always a weird one for me. AB2, we probably want Orbital casts, honestly. They're not going to want to block with their attack action cards. I think, Jack, if you're running Graven Call, you're always going to be on Flick Knives, no matter what. Erase face. Yeah, we want that. Let's take out the sinks. We'll take out the sinks and fates. Where's fate? Wait, do I not have fate in this list specifically? I know I do. I'm just blind as a bat. Shreds. Maybe I don't have fate in this list. Wait, am I tripping? Yeah, I really don't have fate in this list. Okay, I didn't realize I didn't have fate in this list. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, if you're running Graven Call, Jack, you're going to run, I think, always Flick Knives. If you're not on Graven Call, then, oh, they would get an Insidious Chill Out turn one. God. You love to see it, y'all. I'm just... If I do this, I have one floating. If they do anything that makes me discard a card, I'm kind of screwed. So I think we do this. I have a race face actually in for 5, but it works decently well in Icelander too. Prevents her from fusing if she lets it hit. Then we get an Insidious Chill Out turn 1 sucks though. Another one. Man, don't you love this? Interesting. I don't want to block with a Command and Conquer. Really awkward hands to start. I think Shriek Racer still innately is better in Arakni. Personally. But it all depends. Who's going to take it? Okay. I mean, they do have Insidious Chill. They have the easiest catch-up mechanic in the world. Hey, Lex, how you doing? Wounded Bull? Oh, here we go. 2 Insidious Chill triggers, man. Oh, my gosh. This is where we just lose because they have 2 Insidious Chills out. This is going to suck, but we literally don't have a choice here. There's nothing we can do about that. Now they have complete tempo to just wreck our world here. Frost Axe, even better. Yeah, we ain't winning this game, y'all. They literally got the God turns at the start. But, I mean, this matchup's not favored regardless. Their deck is just humming. Okay. See, it's hard because we can't really hold cards to try to do a big Eradicate turn because they can just fuse and make us get rid of cards. I might play some ninja games here in a little while, Lex. I'm not sure. I'm really on like having fun with Assassin. It's so hard. This isn't picking on you, Lex. It's just me talking out loud. Like, I love Ninja. I really do. But honestly, like, I think playstyle Ninja is still my favorite, right? Without a doubt. But I think, like, thematics-wise, it's 100% freaking... Huh. It's 100% Assassin. That helps. We actually got a silver off that. E-Pot Frost X, that's huge. Erase Face? In Icelander? Sure. Man, 2 Frost X's on the board. God, they had 3 Frost X's back to back to back. I think we have to do what makes the most sense here. If they do anything that's feasible, we respond with Tunic. No, we don't need to because it's going to cost 1 to play, and then we just... Well, I mean, we could do this to help mitigate some... Because we can pitch to 1 here. Just save a little bit of life. They're going to do that. I don't know what we can do about that. Do we want to seek Brothers in Arms? Yeah, we want to look for a non-attack. Break the Frostbite, preventing the damage. I'm not sinking that because I want that gone. I know we're not going to get the silver, but we already have 2 silver and we haven't popped our boots yet anyway. It's a good one. So this is like the, the catch-22 here is like, you block 6 here, you pitch to play Command and Conquer, but you're open to whatever the heck they want to do to you on the following turn. But you kind of have to. We have to go off the information we have. This isn't ideal by any means, but I think it's the only play we got. It seems like a Bullander list in a sense with scars and stuff, so we might get lucky with what they arsenaled. Hey there, what would you say is the difference between assassins and ninjas? Sorry, I'm brand new to the game. No, you don't apologize, Card Fight. It's a great question. So I can start with what is the similarities and then tell you the differences if you're okay with that. So, class and talent effects, yeah. Then we just don't care about that. Let's just Oasis here. We just can't shred it, which is fine. See, any other freaking deck I could orbit into Annihilate, but I can't do that here. So the similarities is Wookie actually had a good point a while back, is that there's certain decks that ask questions and there's decks that answer questions. It sounds really weird. But decks that ask questions are decks that make you think like, how do I need to react to this, right? So ninjas do with attack reactions and with all these other things, they basically say like, how are you going to play around what I'm trying to do? Oh, this sucks. And some decks answer questions, like saying, I'm going to force the issue on you, like Bravo. Well, there's that, of course. Oof, this sucks. Yeah. No, I don't want to pay 2. Also, I gotta think this, y'all. Sorry. Is 6. It's gonna make me do it no matter what. That's what sucks here. Now we're completely open to disruption here. Yeah, some decks ask questions, answer questions. So the similarity is both times, every time Arakni attacks, you have to ask the question of, is it going to react? Is it going to shred? Are they going to cut to the chase? They is the correct pronoun. Are they going to cut to the chase? Are they going to pop boots? And it makes you, on the opponent's side, more prone to mistakes because you have to think about it. Wow, we got lucky there. Wait. They passed. That's so weird. Okay. So that's where they're similar. They both kind of play that Jedi mind trick thing on you, right? Where they're different is Ninja is more tempo based, right? Like they're gonna attack you through, a bunch of different threats. Arakni is going to outvalue you by stopping some of your threats. How's this read? Okay. Pay 2. No. Gosh, dude. Yes. Unreal here, my friends. Unreal stuff they're doing. Sorry, I'm stopping my answer for you. They are just absolutely hosing me right now. They actually didn't do that much, which is funny. They're about to do 6 damage to me, though, with Frostbites. Yeah, so Arakni's more like outvaluing you. Block with 2 to 3 cards, attack with an on-hit. Everything has an on-hit. Whereas Katsu or Ninjas are just trying to, like, make you have to react to what they're trying to do. So that's kind of the difference. They both play the similar mind game style, though. So that's definitely a thought process, honestly. This sucks. I have to keep the rest of my cards no matter what he does, what they do. Of course. Well, if they're going to do that, then we'll just block out. They must have a weird card in Arsenal. Channel. That's fun. Yeah, we lost this game, y'all. There's nothing we can do in that situation. We have to block. We can't go down to 7 or 6 because then those storms try to kill us. Yeah, I don't know if you played Magic or not, card fight, but Assassin is very similar to like Dimir Rogue or like Dimir type stuff, in my opinion, or like Black Blue. You're Black Blue or Black Red, whereas Ninjas are like aggro burn, like red aggro. Yeah, we are so dead here, y'all. This is not our thing. She needs to be gone this weekend. Hopefully she wins the event this weekend. Actually, we don't want to do that. We want them to give us the frostbite first. Actually, no. I mean, it doesn't matter. We're dead anyway here. We dead no matter what here. So we died of frostbites. She should. Hopefully she goes this weekend. I'm not too upset about Icelander being in the format as other decks. Yeah, there wasn't much I could do there. That's a bad GG's. That's a bad matchup for us. Not that I care, but I always find it funny when I search for a game and I get an Icelander or as a Arakni, or I get an Icelander or a Dromai ask me or like accept my game. I'm like, why are you accepting a game to a deck that you destroy? It's very interesting to me. It's like a waste of game, really. Yeah, I'm super excited for heavy hitters. It should be really fun. I'm excited to see where Warrior goes. I love Kasai and Blitz. I have most of her kit. I literally have a Decimator Axe Dory built. Speaking of Warrior. So we, as assassins, threaten with like powerful on the hit effects and reactions, but ninjas have a strong face damage where there's vanilla pressure, but a lot of it, for the most part, card fight. Katsu does have some reactions like Ancestral Empowerment and Razor. And Art of War, so they still do have those reactions where Assassin's just trying to outvalue you, right? Because every card that they have matters, whereas Ninja's just trying to like race you down most of the time. We'll go second. Yeah. Frailty Trap. This. Thoughts on new dagger? I said at the beginning log, I think it has a lot of good, it's not a main board dagger by any means. By far not a main board dagger. It's definitely a specific use cases. Anything that has ward, it's really good against. Anything that has like a board state, like Kasai in the future, or Dromai, it's really good against. It gives you some cool play lines to be able to pop things like Sand Cover and Prism's Angels. Like, it's going to have use case. In this very moment, in the state of the game right now, no, it doesn't have a ton outside of Dromai. But it does have good use case into other stuff. So, I think people were expecting it to be like this massively good, like, blowout card, and daggers are very hard because daggers right now, even though they're below rate, are already so good. Like, they're already so annoying. If Arakni gets pressure and they're able to just throw their daggers out, like, it does so much. Like, deal 1 damage and make your blocks not as good. It's so good. Do I want to sync Remembrance? No, I don't, because Annihilate the Arm's probably not going to hit anything anyway. I'd rather threaten the Remembrance. I think people need to think a little bit more outside the box with the new dagger. Like, don't think of it as just a vanilla 2-for-2, because it's not. That's not why you use that dagger. Okay. Let's see if we can bait our reaction here. Normally, you never attack a naked Dawnblade, but in that situation, I was okay with it. Last ditch effort? Is this like a... This is one of those fatigue Dory lists, isn't it? With like heart and stuff. God. Yep, there's that. 7. No, that didn't do anything. Sure. Let's sync Warriors Valor. Sure. 5. Yep. Arsenal, this Oasis. We'll get rid of that. Ooh, nice. Not bad. Alright, we're going to start hitting the nerve scalpel more. We'll play this long game. I will win. I think. We'll see. Let's sink Glint. Probably has a spicy unmovable right here. That's my guess. Do you react? Ooh. I'm going to make him have a D-react because I'm going to banish 2 if he doesn't use it. Oh, that's what we like to see right there. Arsenal. So if Assassinators, do you try to place... Do you try to pay to swing them, or are they used for late game to throw and hurl and flick? The most time, the first one, what you're trying to do, card fight, is you're trying to use one of these daggers to make your opponent's blocks less efficient. So, for example, hold on a second, I'll tell you. I'll give you an example here in a second. My next hand will have that example. Reaction. There it is. Yeah, go ahead and go get all your stuff. Go get all your stuffs. I want you to get your Iron Songers. Oh, Glint. Even better. Yep. Draw a card. Yeah, we're just going to do this bad boy. Sorry to tell you. Wait till after you use Glint. Yep. Cool. I mean, they still got an arsenal. So, like, situations like this card fight where I want to throw Assault Already Dead for 6, but normally, like, what they could do is they could block with 2 of their, their 3-block warrior non-attacks or reactions, right? So, what I can do here is I can dagger with Nerve Scalpel, which if it hits, it makes the reactions block for 1 less. So now, when I throw this Already Dead for 6, if they even block with, like, a Glint, right? It makes their Glint, since it's a reaction, block for 2 instead of 3. So if they have 3 reactions in their hand right now, if I wouldn't have Scalpel beforehand, they could just block with 2 of them. Now they got to block with 3 of them. So it makes their blocks less efficient, which then helps your on-hits hit, so on and so forth. So you're not trying to like dagger every turn, whereas in Ninja you're trying to Kadachi. You're trying to like get that value. On face, these are low value. It's 2 resources for 1 attack, which is very low value. Shunt's a good one. Ooh, pitch a shunt to play a shunt. We don't mind that one. Interesting. I think we make him use it here. See if he has a reaction. Does not. I call his bluff on that one. Yeah. So yeah, you're trying to just make their blocks worse. In a situation like this, I just hit Nerve Scalpel, makes the reactions block for 1 less. I play Eradicate, which banishes cards equal to the amount of damage I deal. So if they block with 2 reactions here to block for 4 or 6, like it is right now, let's say they didn't use reactions, they used a non-attack. I don't want to arsenal this shred, but it is what it is. They're going to want to block, so it's not that big a deal. Yeah, let's block with you. Got reaction? Yep. Cool. Ooh, unmovable. I'm okay with that. Because he's gonna block. They're gonna block here. Route. Assassin's very difficult. It's not a class that's like in the top tiers right now. By any means. Let's get rid of this. Force him to use a D-react. Yep. Give me all those D-reacts. Give me. I did see, like, right there, as you can see, like, you're playing mind games. So, like, the fact that I was going to give it go again, they originally weren't going to block with anything likely, but I just forced them to block with 2 4-power defense reactions against a 0 for 4 Plunder the Poor. The value I got off of that compared to what they got is so high. 2 Fates have been used in a sink. A Shunt's been used. They pitched a Shunt. So 2 shunts left, a fate left, 2 sinks left. Still got a lot of D-Rex, and they have Oasis in the deck. So more unfortunate. Sure. Boggle you. Go ahead. I want you to use all your stuff, please. Be my guest. Okay. Ooh, that's a good one. That's a real good one there. That sucks. I don't want them to have Steelblade Supremacy. Sync that. I want it to hit, but it's probably not going to hit. And so I do not want them to have that next turn. That's bad for me. Should have put Remembrance in the deck. I didn't think I was going to be playing against a last-ditch effort, Heart of Fiendal freaking Dorinthia. They literally started with 45, 49, 59, 69, 66, 70 card deck. I presented 42, 52, 62, 65. We both presented 70 card decks. That's funny. Okay. Oof, that sucks. It's a big turn for them. What do you got for me? Singing? Yep. It's always singing. It's always singing, my friends. Every time. It's like clockwork. I mean, they're not... Okay. They must not have Iron Sound Response in their deck. Because they can't swing Dawnblade again. Okay. I mean, we're okay with that, honestly. I mean, we had to use a lot of cards, which sucks in this situation, but I don't think this is going to go fatigue, personally. I'll definitely sink that crap. Do we care? No, I don't want to get rid of a dagger. That's fine. I find this game one where I cannot play a top tier class, but it's more about skill and your decision you make. Maybe I play Digimon. Oh, I love Digimon. I got started. I don't play as much anymore. I wish I did. But I got started back when the Jesmon starter deck came out, and Jesmon's always been my favorite deck, even when it's the one deck everyone wants to be good all the time, but it never is. I mean, it's had some placings for sure, but interesting. What do you got? Nurse singing? Nope. I'll take that. But yeah, Jesmon was a big one for me. I love Jesmon. Oh my gosh, I literally have the deck sleeved up and now I can't remember the name all of a sudden. I'm so annoyed. The deck where you have to the mother deck. I love that deck. Just a little bit too slow for the meta. But yeah, I love Digimon. Digimon's a fun game. Power creep has made that game a little bit difficult at times, but overall it's a really good game. They're gonna deck me so hard right now. I've played so many card games, it's actually kind of weird. We gotta try to get them low to where they can't worry about freaking fatiguing me. Shunt or Oasis? Oasis. Oh, they're going for it. Iron Song. My brother loves ninjas, and I thought it was going to be a rainbow pair, but the assassin has my heart. Play blitz, but we look trust you. Yeah, no, Uziri is really fun too. I think both heroes are kind of actually like on even playing field now. That's just my opinion. So yeah, definitely give both a try. And Talishar is like the perfect way to like try out decks, see what decks you like. Assassin's a little expensive to build at the high level, but it's not like terrible. I mean, Flesh of Blood just in general, you're looking to spend a little bit more probably. Let's sync that. Sure. It's a codex. Come on down. Okay. Yeah, we'll do this. I was gonna go to the Armory Nar, but I was saying it earlier. It sucks that, like, I live in Plano, Texas, and there's literally like 20 game stores around here, right? But all the game stores I want to go to, which is Reaper, Game Nerds Wiley, Game Vault, Evo, the closest one is Wiley. It's 30 minutes away. Reaper's a 40-minute drive with no traffic, 45-minute drive, 50-minute drive with traffic, which there's always traffic on the way there. And it's just so hard to like go anywhere. You know what I mean? Like, it sucks too. And Reaper used to be on Wednesday nights, which was a lot easier for me to get to because it was a Wednesday night. But like on a Friday night when I've already been traveling and doing work and stuff, like it just makes it so hard. So hard. Spoils. Oof. Interesting. Oh, this is actually really bad. I think I take this. Because their next swing won't be that. Let's just hope this isn't a Command and Conquer. This does not feel good, but I'm not going to love seeing that pitch stack here in a minute. Yeah, it's rough, especially going through like Carrollton area for me is like a nightmare at this time on a Friday, on Black Friday. Like, not great. Oh, Oasis, of course. We pulled a Tunic and Flick Knives out of the packs we bought, and I was able to find a Codex of Frailty in this free bulk box. My brother, friend, and I got from this guy. Wow, they had a Codex and a free bulk box, man. Yeah, 35 West is terrible, especially when you get off the little exit. Like, I'm like, man. What the heck? I'm not going to do anything with that. What you got for me? Nope, nothing. This is a weird hand. I can do that. This hand don't feel good. I don't think playing Nerve Scalpel first is a smart move. We're not going to sink Steel Blade. I think I can get this to hit. I have an 8 with a Shred. So, like, unless they have, like, a Shunt and another D-React, I think I'm in a decent spot here. I could possibly get fatigued here. I did not expect to play a freaking Dorinthia with... I mean, it's not really a fatigue Dorinthia. I haven't seen Heart yet. They are running yellow freaking they are running remembrances and stuff though. If I can avoid using freaking, I think I shred here because I need to try to push damage. Oh, you dick. That's fine. I think here's where we start taking damage. Try to push some stuff. Oh, you're so cool. So cool. I'm gonna let it hit. Take your counter. No, I don't think it's a fatigue Dorinthia. I think they just said I'm going to put everything in, which I'm not used to Dorinthia's doing. I'm used to Dorinthia's running like 64, 65 cards. I'm not used to Dorinthia's running 70 with what? Fate, Sinks, Shunts, Oasis. Pretty nutty. I gotta use my daggers really well, but even so, it's gonna be hard. Get rid of glistening. I don't think they overblock this. Yeah, no, card fight. It's all you gotta do is just slowly but surely get the cards you need, you know? Huge there. That was good damage. We needed that. No way of giving this go again. It's going to come in for what? 6? I do not want to get rid of a Codex here. But I can't let them keep the counters. This is my best chance to do it too. Went 2 and 3 my first ever army. Beat Katsu in 5. Lost to Dory. Katsu and Bolton. Bolton can be tricky for sure. Were you playing Uziri card fight or who are you playing in Blitz? This is a situation with Codex. All their cards block for a lot less now. I don't think they. I think they have one more shunt. 1 shunt, 2 shunt. Yeah, I think they have one more shunt. This blocks for 2. Yeah, I was about to say. That's fine. We got him close. I don't think we're going to get there. We'd have to really string together some turns. That is not the card we want on Arsenal either. Well, that's good. I mean, if you did that well, you know, without having, you know, if you did that well with not having a full kit, that's really good, especially in Blitz, because Uziri's not known. I mean, she's not terrible, but she's not known to be this insane Blitz deck. I need to get one more piece of silver. Actually, I gotta push damage here. Slay would have a better chance of getting silver, but That's interesting. Can't give me a chance to get back in it by doing that. All right, I need a flick here. I have a knife in the side, I think. And then we do this for... Oh, that's if it hits. I couldn't do math. My math not mathing. It's fine. Of course you play CNC. And it's a 7-power CNC. And I have to take damage here because I'm just going to lose if I don't. Well, me not being on math just screwed me. This is a game where I'll go back and stream and see where I misplayed because I know I did. And without 2 daggers, it makes my turns far less efficient now. Oh, we got 2 back. Nice. Do Black Tech Whispers. Put those back. It's actually getting closer than I thought I was going to get. I actually want to do this. If they have a D-React in hand, this will help. They probably have Oasis. Yep. Yeah, he has that remembrance. Did you force Talishar code to code the card for you? No, I didn't. I'm sure they'll get to it here soon. They're pretty quick with it. Did you board remembrance? Did you think you need it in the matchup? I normally don't need it in this matchup. That's what I'm saying. I'm being very dicey here. I should have blocked with Black Tech right there. I've been having to take damage just to keep this like somewhat of a chance. All right. I'm trying to keep this last knife. Actually, do I have... Maybe I don't have a knife inside. Yeah, I do. I have Spider's Bite. It has to hit, though. Oof. Probably has a reprise here. Or overpower. Yeah, +4. It's a +3. It's alright. It's not the worst in the world. I'm hoping they get stuck with a remembrance in their hand. I don't know what they're doing here. They're giving me a chance by overblocking like that. It's a close one. They got me though. That's all they gotta do is overblock here. I almost got it. That's actually hilarious that I almost got it. I think leave's like the best option we got here. We almost got there though. If I would have boarded in the remembrance, we win. If I would have boarded in the remembrance, we win. Wait. What did you have left? No shot. Last ditch effort, block with it, still lose. Oh my god. They had a last ditch effort. That was the other card. Should have overblocked previous turn. I banished the remembrance. I just realized that. Right there. I banished the remembrance. It was a good game. It was crazy. I should not have won that. They kind of threw there. Not threw in a bad way, but like they overblocked like 2 or 3 turns where they like blocked 9 on like a 4 power. And all they had to do was block 6. And then if I hit, I hit. I only hit for 1 damage and they can push damage with a 3-card hand, but they overblocked 9 and then couldn't threaten me enough. Wow, that was insane. Good game though. So, yeah, I wants to play the new cards, but we're going to have to wait. Yeah, I could have. I don't have remembrance in this version of the deck. That's right. Shoot, we may have to put a copy in just because people are going to be paying attention to Arakni a little bit more now. Let's take a erase face out. It's very odd. I have a erase face in for Phi because, like, Dromai is already still an abysmal matchup. Was me and asked, as I saw on our podcast, what hero do you think True Champion Steven would play in Fab? True Champion Steven, first off, awesome. Seems like, I only know him from his content, but he seems like an awesome dude. That's interesting. He seems to like purple decks, like the loop deck and stuff, like the, whatever the freaking deck's called. I think he would, he likes decks where he has to like trash stuff and bring stuff back and all that other stuff. Oh, Phi is a little bit rough. I think we go second against Phi. Phi's a little bit harder. Yeah, Lilith Loop. He likes the Lilith Loop. He likes like the trash stuff, play from trash things. So I'm trying to think of what deck closely resembles that. You know? Trying to think here. We need to maybe take the shreds out in this game plan because they don't like to block. I'm just going to get rid of both of those because they're going to pop very quickly. Sure. I won't block your 2 power 5 card. It's Lava Burst. Lava Vein. Yeah, we save damage here. They're not going to have an Arsenal anyway. I would have Arsenal that Lava Vein if I were him. But it's each turn. Vincent might be good. Yeah, that's a good one. I'm trying to think. I think he'd like Viscerai, not because of the color. I just think Viscerai is a cool deck for him. He would have loved Chain. Chain definitely for sure. I think we need to force them here to... I think making things block worse is better here. Blaze Headlong, no, we won't. Arsenal, we'll do any of that. I don't think they block here unless they have a dead hand. Yeah. I think Chain, actually. If I had to pick one, even one that's Living Legend, it's Chain. Oh, this is perfect. This is why we love this line, because now we're going to surgical them and they have to interact with us. Yep, there it is. And your blocks suck. Still a 3-card 5 hand is like 11 damage. So it's not like they lose a whole lot. Interesting. Flick Knives we're not going to use a lot, so I'm just going to use it here. If they snap, they snap. I don't think they do. Unless they're running a cheeky... Oh, they do. They waste snaps here. Definitely would have done that here. But sure. They have Mask Momentum. They can't get the flame in any way. So we just let them deal the 2 damage here. This is kind of dumb in my opinion. Unless they have Lava Burst. Yeah, this is interesting play. Very interesting play. I don't know if I would have burned snaps for that, but go off. How do you choose between using a red, yellow, or blue version of a card? I see people using red mostly, but then blue, not yellow. So blue is your resources, typically card fight. Your resources and your heavy, like good block cards in most decks. In Assassin, most of your cards block for 3. Same thing with Warrior. But yeah, so that's where blues are mostly for. Reds are mostly like your good attack cards. And then yellows typically are like the least used in the game. However, yellows also in a lot of decks are power cards or utility cards. So like, for example, in Arakni or in Assassin, it's Codex of Frailty, Eradicate, stuff like that. In Ranger, Rain Razors is a big one, Codex of Frailty, Art of War, another big power card. I think we definitely bottom that because they're going to want to block this. Prism likes are yellows. Oh, they don't block this? Man, we would have got rid of Art of War. I wasn't used to a Fi not respecting me that much. Should have known better. If they're leading with that, that means they're going to Kodachi next. So we probably block this first. It's going to be easier to block. Our hand is pretty shite. We haven't gotten rid of a Death Touch yet, so our Codex play doesn't really work here. I want to keep this Oasis for next turn, though. Very interesting. I think we just block with a cut to the chase here. Pay 1 to Fi. Oh, no. Surprised they didn't. Why not Kodachi first so it's Draconic? Their sequencing is off on this turn. They should have Kodachi'd in the second chain link. And then Flame Skill. Or Flame Call Awakening. Yeah, because now you don't have Shuko anymore. Which really hurts your ability to do stuff. It's gotta be Assault or Lava Burst. Snatch. Yeah, we'll do this. That's not ideal, but it is what it is. Because now they have a full grip and we don't have any equipment block here. It sucks in Kodachi Fi. I think we just try to block 6 the best we can and then send a race face back at them. But again, with Kodachi Fi, race face isn't as insane. Because they can still do a lot. It really affects Ember. I think you run Ember Blade into Arakni though as Fi. I don't think you run Kodachi's. Yep. Yeah, we just full block this. No ancestral shenanigans. It's gonna be hard for them to Fi ability here. Very interesting. Running Inflame. It's a cool looking card. Please don't have a Lava Burst or Assault as prey. We haven't seen one though. It's a Phoenix form deck. I think that's what this is. This is like a Phoenix form combo deck. That's exactly what this is. I'm giving up Tunic here. Yeah, so Uziri has 2 lines of thought card fight. You have red line Uziri and like blue fatigue Uziri or contract Uziri. Red line is more about like they basically have all the red contract cards and they're more aggro with like Nimblism and Nimble Strike and I don't know. I don't want to insult your intelligence card fight. If you've looked up these, let me know. But if you haven't, I can link you to Uziri. 2 different types of Uziri lists. Are you in the main Discord card fight? Like the main Flesh and Blood Discord? Again, I don't want to insult your intelligence. Yeah, Kodachi does enable Fi to do a lot of things. It makes their... it's funny because Kodachi Fi is better in the Dromai than Kodachi Katsu. Which makes sense. The Phoenix Flame is nutty. Art of War. Yeah, so if you want to, it's up to you. The Discord's good. I will say this, and I'm not dogging our community. I'm just saying use the Discord just to like observe and see what people say. I wouldn't take everything at this like insanely like gospel value. People sometimes can be dismissive of ideas in a big group. It's just how it is. But that's the main Discord. However, I will link you. Give me 2 seconds. Yeah, what is that? So you have Ben Dodd, who won the Calling Melbourne. Really, really good Uziri player. Arguably the best Uziri player in the world, some would say. This has been Dodd's Redline Uziri list. Oh, God. And then if you want a blue, like, contract style Uziri list, like heavy contract, like if you want fatigue based, then that's your other one. We just block out here and hope to God they don't have anything crazy. They did. Man, that was a good turn by them. 3, 6, 18 damage turn. But they only dealt 6. They had good blocks there. We're still a little bit in trouble here, though. We're not doing good enough on this train. We have 6 block to play with here. Just waiting for the ancestral environment. Very interesting. Take that all day. They can pay for a flame here. Actually, I want to give them an arsenal here. Yeah, no worries, card fight. Definitely check it out. It's a big group, right? The Discord's like it's the whole world of not every single player that plays Flesh and Blood, but like it's a worldwide Discord. So like people can sometimes troll and be dismissive of ideas like every other public Discord, right? So just be careful of that. I say that like you're not probably an adult and know that. It's just, yeah. Just be careful of that. I'll take the Ancestral out. That's fine with me. How many Ancestrals have they played? I think 2. Unless I got... Oh, all 3 Ancestrals are gone. Sick. Man, I wish I would have banished that Art of War. Yeah, a lot of people troll. Sadly. Oh, we're okay with these little 1 pings. Like, I can race them down if they're doing this all day. They don't have any more Ancestrals, so the only thing we got to worry about is Art of War. Right now, yeah, we'll do that. Okay. They got one more Art of War coming. We're in trouble a little bit on that one. I haven't seen a Lava Burst, though. Are they not running Lava Bursts? Very interesting. Yes. You can't troll and gargle. You can't troll and gargle at the same time. So true. We're not quite there, y'all. We're not. I can't mask here because it's no point masking this unless we were really searching for that Art of War. Here's their Art of War. Last Art of War. Let's try to survive this one. We're still a little bit in trouble here, y'all. We can hit 1 break point. Okay. Ooh, they don't got much if they're doing that. If you're leading with that, you're in bad shape. Yep. Kadachi is pointless now. Yeah, that's what we want. Oh, they inflamed. Yep, we do that. So they can inflame to go get a flame, potentially. Yeah. We have to let this hit. I don't know what they're coming in with, and I want to have a 3-power attack. God, they're hitting me with everything here. All right, we just got to block this one. Hope to God they don't have Assault the Wind or something stupid. They probably do. Yeah, there it is. Really good. Well, that one wasn't that good of an R-War turn, but they had pretty good R1 turns. Again, this is a game where I want to go back and see what I did wrong. Not banishing out Art of War. I just thought they would block. Like, most of the time, the one card that... There's 2 cards that Fi normally respects. Eradicate and... Eradicate and... Surgical. Sometimes leave if they have something in Arsenal, but that's about it. Ugh. Brothers. It's not looking good for us old chaps. Because now they can just Kadachi us down. They should be able to fi here. Yep. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing we can do when they're pinging us like this. They've done a good job at keeping Mask in play too, because now they can block this with Mask if they so choose. If I was them, I would. I mean, there's no reason to keep Mask here. We got close. But sadly, now they can just Kadachi us to death. We can take one Kadachi. This is where Sigil really helps. Sigil might be a good play to have on the side against Fi, because if they want to Kadachi us down, we can just say, okay, you can Kadachi me twice. I'll gain a life, literally. Right? Like, because right now, the game's over. They have as many blues as they want. They can just Kadachi us to death. I think they got us no matter what here. It was a close one. Yeah, there it is. I'll just let it hit. Actually, no, we'll make them earn it. We'll make them earn it. We banished 14. I mean, actually, we banished 12 technically because they had to. Good game. Yeah, I think if I would have banished that Art Award, that might have made the difference. Because that last Art Award turn really pushed him over the top. I mean, they threatened 109, dealing 12 a turn. It was a great game. Yeah. Sweet. Is the new spec coded? I don't think it is. I mean, I can... Hold on, I'll tell you. Let's see. Copy deck the link. Single player. It's got to be open, right? I don't think it is. It is not. Nope. It's not coded. Not yet. Talishar would have to be quick as lightning. They are amazing people over there, but that's pretty nutty if they actually coded that. Ooh, this is a fun matchup. Super fun matchup here. So, some good games, some bad ones. You know, not too bad. I'm happy with it. You know, I'm still getting better with Arakni myself. Lost to an Icelander, beat a Dory, lost to a Fi. The Icelander wasn't close, but the Dory and Fi were good matches. For me personally, if I'm above 50% with Arakni, I'm happy. Oh, my bad. Oh. Oops. Sorry. Wasn't purposeful. I didn't force the Talishar guys to code it, right? Like, no, they do insane work over there. I can't believe it. Oh, no, we don't want to do that. Yeah, we'll sync that. It's fine with me. Get rid of 3 cards out of their deck already. Bolton Shot, Jewel Shot, Sleep Dart. I mean, they got Codex. They can always bring them back. Actually, let me do this. I just realized that if I go full screen, it's way better for y'all. I apologize for that. I haven't been doing that any of the games. I'm sorry about that. Braces their belief already? Okay. If we wanted to keep, this is 368. We have to block with everything. Just to do what? Throw out a surgical? I don't know if that's worth there. I mean, we could get the Death Touch in. No, it's screw it. They overextended. Let's try to take some tempo. Wait, did they Codex? Nothing hit. Why did they get that there? I'm so confused why they got that. Because nothing hit there. Or they Codex first. Oh, they Codex first. Oh, got it. They went so fast, I totally missed it. Codex again. Yeah, I think we just take this. Sure. 2 really good turns rather than the start, but it's all right. We'll come back here. So we do this, or do this, 1 floating, play this. We have 1 there left. Yeah, we do that. Should be a good turn here. I don't think they're going to block out enough to where we can't pop boots, but I could be wrong. Oh. Man, aren't you cool? Oh, let me just change our lineup. Because Tarbit Trap reads, next time an attack action card hits, on head of fix don't trigger. I'm going to just do this then. Since Eradicate doesn't matter, I'm just going to push damage. It's fine. I gave him a Frailty token. I get a Ponder. That's a better line in my opinion. Memorial Ground. Old school. Kind of sucks to have it in Arsenal though, to be honest. Oof, that's a bad arrow. Especially this is literally a 2-power arrow now. Very crappy hand here. Oh, aren't she cool? Literally just got over the top. All right. No Arsenal here. Let's see if we can not get high rolled. Azalea's going to be an interesting pick as well in this meta. It's going to be fun to see if people can make her work. It just sucks. Like, I think some people didn't agree with me, but I thought Azalea was like not in a great spot. You don't have the resources to pay for it. Dumb. Try again. What's up, Moose? How you doing? Three, 6. They're all reactions though, so I might as well just block this out. Let's see if we can not get hit with a 10 power arrow. I think the worst thing they've thrown at us is an 8 dominate. The fact that it's this close is hilarious. What do you reveal? Laser frailty? Okay. Yeah. We're a block first deck. Arsenal, Command Conquer. Alrighty. Running Blazers of Belief is interesting. I wonder why you're not just auto running. Like, why are you not just auto running Rain Razors? We still do this, even if they have it. It's fine. That's the only crappy thing about Arakni is like Uziri, you can play like a control contract Uziri list and people won't put in like a pile against you. Arakni, you're going to get a pile every time. Like this person's running 73 cards on me. Like you wouldn't do that against Uziri. You'd run the straight, but you could be running a contract fatigue Uziri, right? And people won't run the farm on you. Of course, we are just getting absolutely ransacked right now. We can do that and that. Yeah, we're gonna take this. This sucks. We're gonna take it. Not out of this yet, y'all. It's gonna be very hard. We're not out of this yet. No, I'm gonna get rid of Remorseless. Seven plus 6, 13, 16, 17 damage hand. We'll take it. $17 damage, 5-card hand. Still below rate, but we had 2 on hits. Because like a hero like Arakni card fight can banish the cards from your deck, since every single one of the cards basically can banish cards. So they try to make up the difference by, you know, there's times where they're gonna have to block, there's times where they're gonna get cards banished out of their deck, right? Like, so on and so forth. Sure. So when you're playing against a fatigue or a really slow deck that can disrupt you or that can slow you down, or you're running against a deck like Arakni, which will rip cards from your deck, you want to run more than the 60. Because like if you think about it, if I hit them with a 7-power Eradicate that they didn't block, that's literally almost a fifth of their deck gone. It's a big deal. Memorial Ground Day. So interesting. We're not doing well, folks. They've had really good hands. I'm not actually going to sync Tarpet Trap. I probably should have, but I'd rather get rid of a D-React they have in case they have a turn off. Left that on top. It's probably a pump. Oh no, it's a yellow Bolton Shot. Oh my GG's. Man, we just got their worst turn was an 8 dominate. Literally their worst turn. Yeah, I mean I guess you could call that a good game. Oof. Rough ones. Rough ones, y'all. I think Mechnology should be able to run more cards than other classes. Yeah, right. Slab Dash is already terrible to play against. Oh, that deck's so annoying to play against. Let me go to the restroom real fast, y'all. I'll be right back. Be right back. All right. We could try some Uziri as well. Have some fun with Uziri. I'm pretty sure it's the same list. Oh, hello, kitty. How are you? Come here. This is what I have to deal with, y'all. This is what I have to deal with. Say hello. Say hello. Oh my goodness. She's a handful. Go. Have fun. Girl. You literally just walked off. Now you want to come back. I want the next adult mech character to have the ability to have 100 cards in deck, and that's their only ability. It's basically Tree Fog Dash right now. Okay, definitely want to go first against Riptide. I think we just run the fridge in the Riptide. Since they want to try to screw with us. Ooh, down dirty first. That's actually really good. Go again. Oh, it's a Barb Castaway build. Hey, sweetheart. This cat, man. She is a handful. This will probably be my last game, y'all. I'm not going to lie. I have a little bit of stuff I have to do. What is this card do again? Girl, go somewhere else. She wants love now, all of a sudden. Right, we have girl. Honey. Oh my goodness. This cat. Cat, I swear, she like what's annoying about this girl, this kitten we have, is like she wants to be in your lap, but then wants to get on the desk. But then the second you put her on the desk, she goes back to being in your lap. You have to set up Cricket's block and channel. I know, Tim. We're going to. She wants to. It's just we haven't gotten around to doing it. But she loves opening boxes. It's her favorite thing. I don't care about vanilla damage from Falcon Wing. Interesting. Very interesting. And then when I move my hand on the mouse, she wants to attack my hand. Hey. Hey. Go somewhere else. Hey, come here. Yeah, now you're being all. Go over there. Don't worry, I tossed her on the bed, y'all. No one freaking called freaking animal control me. There's a bed, like, right here. I didn't hurl her over my head like other streamers. That's not bad. Okay. Let's do this then. In this case, we'll just play Isolate and then not flip. Since the Death Touch is nothing more than sheer damage here, I'd rather save the Death Touch in Arsenal when I have Tunic up next turn. Yep. If they trenched, then this was a D-React. Yep, that was a D-React. Nice. Hurl. Surgical. I'd rather keep the Isolate and potentially Arsenal it. Okay. It doesn't do much in this situation. I haven't played much Barb Castaway Riptide. This is kind of cool. I wonder how Riptide is with Bullseye Bracers. I mean, obviously it makes the deck better, but how much better, you know? Oh my goodness. They hit me with all the D-Reacts. Which is Riptide. Makes sense. We're on, that's our fourth D-React? Or fourth trap? Only one's triggered there. Aim counter makes it for 6, right? Yeah. Three and 6. I'll activate my trap card. Gosh, the one card game I've never played. Yu-Gi-Oh! We'll do Blood Rot Pox. They must have a good turn here. They just took freaking 10 to the face. Lace of Frailty into what, a Bolton shot? Maybe their hand just didn't block that well, too. It's a possibility. Bullseye Bracers? Wasn't that after activating Riptide, though? That's so weird. Okay. I would say you don't have to activate Bullseye. That was an interesting play line. Bullseye first, then they're going to lace and do something else. Got it. No better. Hey, I'm streaming a second. As they want you to go nuts walking. 7. Oof. Yeah, I mean we can block 3 here. Take 4. We're hitting back for 7 points of value. It's not bad. They snapped this, though. It's interesting. Frailty Chat doesn't bother us. We're still going to deal 2 damage to them. Yep. Then we hit them with 7. There he is. He's back. They've asked in chat when you're going to start your channel.
Oh, I saw.
Yeah, Cardfight. Riptide's really cool. Definitely a little bit lower in power level for sure. It's so funny. All the cool heroes right now are the ones that are not in power. I know that sounds so weird. But yeah, no, he's a very specific hero that's like would be really good into a lot of different meta decks. Not a lot of different meta decks, a lot of different types of decks. He like does really well in a certain types of heroes. Most of them aren't on Barb Castaway builds, though. Most of them are on Death Dealer or Dreadboard, so this is a new one for me to see this. I don't think Barb Castaway. I don't think the value is quite there. That was a really... So you just took that damage to then not really do anything. Very interesting. Must be getting clogged with traps. Excuse me, y'all. I apologize. Not going to let them deal 3 to me just for funsies. This is a really good trap. So Riptide's taking a bit, I'll say that much. They're taking a while. Are you doing it early? I guess you're doing it before my turn. Okay, I don't think they realized my turn wasn't over yet. I think we do this. He's going to be able to trench us no matter what. So I don't know if he's meaning to try to undo. Okay. I don't know if he's there. You're going to have to trench here, buddy. Maybe. Trench. Yep, there it goes. But we deal 3 damage, so it's fine. Why would you barb Castaway here? I think they're getting ahead of themselves pretty consistently. They had the timer on like 30 seconds or less earlier in the day. And I had people like that I could have forfeited just from them thinking through their hand. Okay, so this is definitely a, yeah. This. We would have to do that. I don't mind getting rid of Codex here. They might have Rain Razors, but I doubt it. It's so funny they're doing this before they even like finish the combat chain. I don't know why, but to each their own. Well, that hurts. We can't Ezeria flip. There's no point. Well, Snap's gone. It's definitely not as useful. Okay. Minimum 3 damage here, potentially more. Interesting. Oh, we're getting 6 damage out of it. They'll take that. A heartbeat. Here. Yeah, right. Everybody donate to this stream, and I'll use it to get her boxes. No, it's good. But for real, that's probably where the money would go at this point. An easy 6 there. Oh, never mind. That doesn't matter to us as much. It will give us a point of damage, though. Okay. You need many boxes, right? I just want to get that out. Arsenal's a bit stuck. Then we let this hit. Doesn't matter. Worst they give us is a blood rot, but we're going to be threatening 11 damage with an on hit. I'm surprised they did inertia there. I definitely would not have done inertia. Go again. How's the games going? Not too bad, Guardian. Some wins, some losses. But we're having fun. Just hanging out, just chilling. Sure. I don't care about the on-hit effect as much. Just care about dealing the damage. Yeah, she literally pointed at the freaking Alpha walking a Wraith box in the case at Reapers and was like, we should get that. I'm like, yeah, if you got thousands of dollars, be my guess. See, the timer's a little bit too quick. A little bit too quick now. Sure. I'm new to the game. Kind of want to check out. Kind of want to check put Arakni as my second deck. Yeah, for sure. Arakni is definitely gonna be a really fun hero to play in the future. So definitely check them out. Check them out and play them on Talishar a little bit. See what you think. Definitely more thematic than like top level hero right now. But I think with some of the new inclusions, it's gonna be a solid deck to choose. Probably like right in the middle range of power. Alright. What you got for me? Do you react? Nope. Did get rid of 2 cards though. And my arsenal is sink below. I had a player earlier today and they didn't say anything, so I knew they did on purpose. They were a Uziri and I was on Arakni, and I went first, and I forgot what the line was, but I basically went like, oh yeah, it was 2 Plunder the Poor Blues, and then a Already Dead and a Shred or something like that, and I pitched for Dagger, then I played Already Dead, and they blocked Exact for 6, and then I shredded. And then after I shredded, they sat there for like 5 seconds and then undid my turn. I shred again because they see my attack rate. I'm not going to let you block more. They undid my entire turn and then were like, I meant to block more. I knew you had the shred. And I was like, no, you didn't. You just saw it and were like, okay, whatever, I'll do that. It was so cheesy. So cheesy. And then when I did the same play line, they blocked with their whole hand. I was like, okay. It was the most cheesy thing ever. So I literally like just conceded the game, and I was like, I'm not going to play against slime balls. And they didn't answer, and then just left. And I was like, yeah, exactly. People like that, man. It's so funny. Makes my day. People do that crap. My first deck was Budget Fi. Hey, Budget Fi, but Fi can be built on a budget. Let me tell you what. It's a good trap to have. Oh, and it literally gave me 2 crap cards. That was a good D-React when they needed it. They don't have Trench, though, now, which is a little bit feels bad for them. Interesting. I'm new to Fab. I learned quickly to keep it on request undo. Yeah, well, I haven't had a situation like that in weeks, months. Like, I haven't had someone be sleazy like that. But that was like the most obvious thing ever. Like, it wasn't like they had a D-React and they forgot to react in time or something. Like, they literally just didn't overblock because they wanted to keep a good card in hand. I forgot what their card was that they wanted to keep in hand, but they obviously... And they reverted my entire turn without asking. So I was like, yeah, you're a slime ball. We actually might get lucky here. Yeah, I'll do that. I think it's funny how they barb Castaway before my turn's over every time. So weird. $1,500 views, y'all, or 1,600 views on the spoiler video in 10 hours with 100 likes. It's by far the best spoiler video I've ever had. Y'all are awesome. That's gonna be a go again. 4, 7, 10. So right there, I was literally thinking. So funny. Oh, we'll keep that on top. We're going to take 3 points of damage here, counting the blood rot, but allows us to threaten a lot more here. I like to watch cards get brought up when the spoilers come out. Yeah, no, the spoiler season is always super fun. It's super fun to see what different people come up with. It's always exciting. Everybody's thinking like the best possible line for the card and like all this cool stuff. It's really awesome. Yeah, I think here we just straight up pay for the blood rot. 1 point of damage isn't going to do anything. And they just gave it back to me. Let's do you first. We do these two. Shred can be used. So we should close it out here, I think. Unless they have a double D-React hand. If they have a double D-React hand, we'll be a little in trouble. It's an interesting weapon. I wonder if it means that we'll get more flick cards in the future. Yeah, I definitely think they could have some things go on with knives for sure. D-React? Yeah. We made a silver. Woo! Oh, we're going to win off a Dominate Isolate. Classic. Well, actually, maybe not. They have D-Rex. It's possible, though. That's fine. A lot of withering shots. A lot of withering shots. 6 power, 6 dominate, isolate. Yeah, we win here. No matter what they got, we win here. Unless they have a sigil or an oasis. But I haven't seen one in their deck yet. Good game. Don't leave. Just let me put your life total to 0. Thank you. God. Not too bad. Not too shabby. Solid win. Not too hard against Barb Castaway. Is hard for, I think, Riptide. I think that deck is meant to run either Death Dealer or Dreadbore, depending on your preference. I think Dreadbore, honestly, is the best bow in a nutshell, to be honest. But yeah, thank y'all so much for hanging out. We've been streaming about 2 hours. Some good games. Some wins, some losses. Not too bad. The only bad game was the Icelander one. But yeah, it's been a super great day. Thank y'all so much for all the support on the spoiler video. It was super fun to make. It sucks now. I gotta wait 2 months to play that card legally. Once I get it in, because I know LSS sends us stuff. They send us copies of the card at the highest rarity. So if I get the thing in cold foil, I'll show it off on Twitter. Definitely follow me on my socials down below. But yeah, y'all are awesome. The support was really, really cool. Yeah, super excited about it. Sorry, my brain's all over the place. But yeah, hopefully y'all have a good rest of your night. Y'all stay safe. Hopefully if you're in the U.S., you had a good Thanksgiving weekend. Take a load off, relax a little bit as we go into Christmas time frame, holiday time frame. Yeah, thank y'all so much. Y'all have a nice night. See y'all next time.